Hi, welcome to Tinfoil Handkerchief Tarot, where the energy never lies and the ancestors got jokes. This channel is for entertainment purposes, though tarot is a great tool for reflection, clarity, and confirmation. With collective messages, if something comes out that doesn't resonate with you, the overall message probably isn't for you, though there may be messages within that are. The way I read cards is more about self-reflection rather than prediction, so while you may find some helpful insight, think of it more as the potential to preemptively heal aspects within self. Please keep an open mind and honest perspective, and if you don't come in peace, please don't come at all. I'm going to do a reading for those with the sign of Aries highly aspected in their charts, as it is Aries season currently. Though we are nearing the end of Aries season, I have just started this channel, so we are going to do a message for the sign of Aries, maybe more as just a reflection of what Aries season has been and what lessons that we can learn from that. This is a reading for Wednesday, April 15th, 2026, though all readings are timeless. Okay. All right, so we've got Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded, Pluto, which is rebirth. Then we have the Hierophant, the Tower, the Knight of Cups, Justice, Six of Swords, King of Cups, the Hermit, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and then the Ten of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. On the bottom of the Ancestor deck is Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information, and on the bottom of the Oracle deck is Jupiter Abundance in reverse. So this really goes with the root chakra theme of this week, but it is about staying rooted and grounded through a time of transformation and staying balanced, even when it feels like everything's falling apart. Because like this Pluto rebirth card, the Tower, it always seems like a scary card, but there's always a rebuild after a Tower moment, which is very much like the rebirth. Now, the Knight of Cups is like a hopeless romantic card, but with it being in between the Tower and Justice, it feels like these five cards here, it feels like walking away from a bad relationship. So even though it feels like everything is falling apart, it's also releasing emotional baggage so that you're able to have this rebirth moment, but also remain rooted and grounded as you transform into this Hierophant energy. And Hierophants are usually, they're just stable people. They can be leaders in the community. They're people with knowledge or some level of achievement. It depends on the situation. But I think these two cards are pretty much saying the exact same thing as these first two cards, which is remaining balanced in a uncomfortable situation that sucks in the moment, but will bring something new afterwards. And I think it's a matter of filling yourself up with love and choosing yourself and walking away from the things that don't make you happy. And then with the King of Cups is emotionally balanced, and that being beside the Hermit, it's like introspection, which is very much like the Hierophant. Like these two together would be the Hierophant kind of thing. So it's about being emotionally balanced, maybe taking some time for yourself to be introspective about that and start sowing new seeds of what you want your future to look like. Even if right now it's hard and you don't necessarily see a light at the tunnel, if you're trying to stay balanced and you're reflecting within self and you're working slowly to improve your situation, you never know what good things can happen. This is the when pigs fly card to me, which means sometimes you just need the right opportunity. Sometimes you just need to have belief in yourself. But the more rooted and grounded that you stay, when there is that moment of rebirth, it'll feel more like a Ten of Pentacles, even though it feels like the Five of Pentacles right now. Once these seeds bloom, they'll be the 10, which is abundance and happiness. Right now, it feels like that abundance is in reverse. However, If you're open to healing the aspects within yourself, you're able to transmute the negative feelings now or the tower moment into an abundant rebirth situation. But it's a matter of doing the work within self and moving with positive intentions. The universe sees all, right? So everything will come back into balance eventually. Justice as well is about balance, right? So that kind of goes with the overall theme, but I think feeling unbalanced in this situation is feeling like right after walking away, there's a lot of internal work to do on self, and it feels like it sucks a lot of the times, but you never know what great things can come out of it. And like I said, justice is balance too. So even though you don't feel abundant right now, as you do the work within self, it'll bring abundance back into your life. But you have to be open to information that can heal, and sometimes that takes form of constructive criticism, which kind of sucks to hear in the moment sometimes, but ultimately helps you become a better version of yourself. So if you take the information that way as constructive criticism, you'll be able to have a rebirth into a more balanced version of yourself. So even when tower moments do happen, you're able to love yourself unconditionally. It'll restore balance into your own life, but you also have to let go of the things that you feel are holding you back from achieving the abundance within your own life, which again, it can be in the form of a relationship that didn't work out, and you choosing yourself and walking away and choosing to do the healing takes you out of this Five of Pentacles energy. And even just loving yourself can start bringing a level of abundance back. But those are what the seeds that you're sowing with the Knight of Pentacles is kind of doing. Even if you feel like you're in this Five of Pentacles energy, at least if you're sowing the seeds of self-love, you're not chasing good things happening. You're attracting good things happening, which will bring in a feeling of abundance, even if it's not necessarily monetary abundance. So that's what I'm getting for this reading. If you enjoyed, please subscribe to the Tinfoil Handkerchief Tarot channel on YouTube, or join our Patreon and subscribe to the Tarot tier for extended messages and bonus content. Until next time, keep the peace.